So, welcome and all for your magic book, day 3. Today is a day that we start a lot in our life. And today is a day I'm going to take you through this beautiful journey. My discovery. It's page number 11, and 11 is a number which is very beautiful. The power of two people, one and one together. So, you and me together have this energy. So, let's understand what this magic is all about. So we've talked about in the first day, do magic exists? We've talked about the power of the greatest secret, the mystery revealed. And today, in continuation with that, we talked about how Albert Einstein said 100 times thank you a day to his seniors, to people who'd done the research before him. And no wonder today he's we talk about him even now after 500 plus years. So that's how wonderful magic is. Now let's talk about my discovery. My story is a perfect example of what life is like when a person is ignorant of gratitude. Somebody has unmuted themselves. Can you please mute yourselves? My story is a perfect example of what life is like when a person is ignorant of gratitude and what happens when you make gratitude a part of your life. If I had been asked 6 years ago if I was a grateful person, I would have answered, yes, for sure. I am a grateful person. I say thank you when I receive a gift, when someone opens a door for me, or when a person does something for me. The truth is, I was not a grateful person at all. I didn't know what being grateful really meant. And just saying the words thank you on the odd occasion certainly didn't make me a grateful person. So now what Rhonda Bor is telling us is that, are we grateful? So yeah, you'll say, yeah, I keep saying thank you. What's the big deal? I keep saying thank you. What's the big deal? But yes, there is a lot of big deal that you have no idea what's coming your way. So now she tells us further. My life without gratitude was pretty challenging. I was in debt, and the debt was increasing a little more every month. I worked really hard, but my finances never improved. In trying to keep up with the mounting debt and obligations, I was living with a continuous undercurrent of stress. My relationship swung like a pendulum from fair to disastrous because I never seemed to have enough time for each person. While I was what would be termed healthy, I felt exhausted at the end of each day, and I always got my fair share of colds and latest illnesses going around each session, each season. I had moments of happiness when I went out with friends and when I went on vacations, but then the reality of having to work harder to pay for those pleasures would sweep over me. So typically, Rhonda Byrne has had a life very challenging, in debts, debts mounting, and just like when she's going, she's stressful, she's stressed about things, about how to make her ends meet. Life wasn't going very well for her. Then what happened? She discovered something profound. She discovered that life is magical. Discovered that she wasn't living at all. She was surviving from day to day and from paycheck to paycheck. And I would no sooner solve one problem and more problems would appear, says she. But then something happened that would change everything in my life from that day forward. I discovered a secret about life. And as a result of my discovery, one of the things I began to do was practice gratitude every single day. As a result of this, everything in my life changed. And the more I practiced gratitude, the more miraculous were the results. My life truly became magical. For the first time in my life, I became debt free. And shortly after, I had all the money I needed to do whatever I wanted. Problems in my relationships, work, and health disappeared. And instead of facing daily obstacles, my days became filled with one good thing after another. My health and energy increased dramatically, and I felt better than I had in my 20s. My relationships became much more meaningful, and I enjoyed more good times with my family and friends in just a few months than I had ever in the previous years. More than anything else, I felt truly happier, and I thought it was possible to feel. I was blissfully happy, the happiest I'd ever been. Gratitude changed me, and my whole world magically changed. So, this is what Rhonda Byrne is telling us, that gratitude changed the world. And today we are introducing ourselves, each other, to a very beautiful chapter, Bring the Magic in Your Life. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what your circumstances are, the magic of gratitude will change your entire life. I have received thousands of people's letters in the worst imaginable situations who have changed their lives completely by practicing gratitude. So remember, it's very easy to read a book or even to attend the session, but if you don't practice it, nothing's going to come our way. We have to practice it to get the magic in our life. So, yes, a lot of you will say, what is she talking about? What are these magics? Are they really there? Or is it bookish? No, it's not bookish. Tried and tested. Done there, been there. Still enjoying it, enveloped in the world of magic. So, please listen to Rhonda Byrne and just follow it. On the left side, you see this kitchen scene and you see a magic book open. And all the energy from the windows is coming, and the magic book is giving the energy. How wonderful. So, magic book is truly magical. Rhonda Byrne further says, I have seen miracles take place in health where there seemed to be no hope. I have seen marriages saved and broken relationships transform into magnificent relationships. I have seen those in total poverty become prosperous, and I have seen people in depression catapult into joyful and fulfilling lives. Gratitude can magically turn your relationships into joyful and meaningful relationships, no matter what state they are now. So, if you have a bad relationship, maybe with your parent, maybe with your spouse, maybe with a family member, maybe with your child, maybe anyone, maybe a colleague, maybe anyone, if you start becoming grateful for him or her, they will have something good in their life. Start seeing the good, and the goodness will expand. Gratitude can miraculously make you more prosperous so that you have the money you need to do the things you want to do. So if you're having financial crunches and you're all the time saying, I can't make my ends meet, I can't make my ends meet, welcome to the world of misery. But the minute you say, thank you for all the money I've been given throughout my life, welcome money, welcome abundance, welcome prosperity. Wherever you turn, prosperity will follow. That's how magical gratitude is. Gratitude will increase your health and bring a level of happiness beyond what you've ever felt before. So, if you have some kind of health issues, maybe a cervical pain, maybe something, please give it gratitude. Just, you know what? Just keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you for your health. Take your mind away from your misery by simply finding the good things. So now, if I have a problem in my cervical, say my neck, what do? I ignore the neck right now. But I start saying thank you to my arms, my face, my feet, my stomach, my liver. I change the topic. I switch over. And that's what works. Gratitude will accelerate your career, increase success, and bring about your dream job or whatever it is you want to do. In fact, whatever it is, what you want to be, do, or have, gratitude is a way to receive it. The magical power of gratitude turns your life into gold. So now, if I want to be somebody like, okay, I want to be this kind of a person, maybe more loving, maybe more thinner, maybe more prettier. I want to do something in life that, which makes me feel, okay, this is something I love and I'm not being able to do. Or I want to have something in my life which I really, really, really want, but I'm unable to have. What do I do? For whatever I want to be, for whatever I want to do in my life, or whatever I want to have in my life, whatever that is, I have to say advanced gratitude. Thank you for this affirmations. Keeps affirming. For example, I want to be 1 to 1 pounds in weight. I'm not 1 to 1 pounds, but what do I say? Thank you, thank you, thank you. My weight is 1 to 1 pounds and I love my body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the way I manifest. This is the way I'm grateful. And this is the way the magical power of gratitude will turn my life into gold. Whatever I want will happen, it'll flow. In fact, it'll make me an alchemist, a person who digs and finds gold. Whatever he touches becomes gold. So become an alchemist. As you practice gratitude, you will understand why particular things in your life may have gone wrong and why certain things might be missing from your life. As you make gratitude a way of life, you will wake up each morning so excited to be alive. You will find yourself completely in love with life. Everything will seem effortless. You will feel light as a feather and happier than you've ever felt before. While challenges may come, yes, they may, but you will know how to overcome them by simply learning from them, embracing them, accepting them, finding the goodness in them. Every day will be magical because you are magic. And how are you magic? The day you all love falling in love with life by simply saying thank you, thank you, thank you, that day your life is going to get magical. Every day will be filled with far more magic than ever, even when you were a child. So, if you thought your childhood was the best days of your life, maybe school time was the best days of your life, sorry, you have no idea what life is. I can tell you my every day is better than the last day. Today is better than what yesterday was. Yesterday was better than the day before. And I am living the best days of my life every single day because they are nothing but magical. My life is magical. Is your life magical? This is a question Rhonda Byrne asks us. So let's realize what's the answer. You can tell right now how much you have actually used gratitude in your life. Just take a look at all the major areas in your life: money, happiness, career, home, relationships, the areas of your life that are abundant and wonderful are where you have used gratitude and experiencing the magic as a result. So do you look back in your life and see whatever areas you have a problem in, whatever, with children, with families, with relationships, maybe money, maybe abundance, maybe prosperity, maybe health, maybe happiness, you're never happy, maybe your career, your profession, your businesses, maybe your home. So if you are going to get grateful for whatever you have, Jessa be here if you accept it the way it is and you start finding the goodness in them, believe you me, the next step is going to be round the corner. So if you're not happy in the colony that you live in a house that is not very, it's a little shabby, you say, at least say, oh, I have a roof over my head. Look at people there on the street, they have nothing. I have so much. I'm blessed with gratitude, abundance. I have a meal that I can cook. Find things to be grateful for. Any areas that are not abundant and wonderful are due to a lack of gratitude. It's a simple fact. When you're not grateful, you cannot receive more in return. You're blocking your channels, you're blocking yourselves. You've stopped the magic from continuing in your life. When you're not grateful, you stop the flow of better health, better relationships, more joy, more money, and the advancement of your job, career, or business. So please invite this channel again, open the channel again. Whichever row is blocked, whichever area is blocked, whichever facet has a blockage, open it by simply expressing gratitude. To receive, you have to give. It's a law. This is something to be underlined, done in bold, reread, reread, reread. To receive, you have to give. Whatever you want to receive, first become a giver, unconditional giver. Give gratitude, give gratitude, give gratitude, and receive, receive, receive. That's the law. Gratitude means giving thanks. And without it, you cut yourself off from the magic and from receiving everything you want in life. So please don't make that mistake. Don't cut yourselves off because life is magical. Magic is in all realms around you right now. Just that you are not grateful enough, so you can't see it. Rhonda Byrne says the bottom line of ungratefulness is that when we are not grateful, we are taking. We're taking things in our life for granted. Did you see the pattern? You think your house is not in a good colony and you're like, and you're just taking it for granted. Look at the people who are on the streets. So just see how lucky you are, how grateful you should be. So embrace gratitude. When we take things for granted, we are unintentionally taking from ourselves. The law of attraction says that like attracts like. So if we take something for granted, we will be taken from as a result. Remember, whoever does not have gratitude even what he or she has will be taken away from him or her. So if we have the riches in the world and we are not grateful, we'll become poorer. If we are poor in the world and we're very grateful, we'll become richer. So do you don't want to lose things, right? So let's embrace gratitude. Most certainly, you have been grateful at various times in your life. But to see the magic and cause a radical change to your circumstances, you have to practice gratitude now, currently, and make it your new way of life. Believe me, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's so beautiful. I'm going to call you magical people because magic has begun. You've joined this journey, so magic has begun. Now you're magical. So let's discover the magic formula. What is the magic formula? Ibn Khalauddin al-Muqaddimah, scholar and statesman, says, knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. Ancient myths, legends say that to bring forth magic, a person must first say the magic words. Bringing forth magic from gratitude works in the same way. And first, you must say the magic words, thank you. I cannot begin to tell you how it works. To live in gratitude, you have a magical formula. We've read about this formula before. I want to read this chapter again to reiterate how it is. So we're talking about the past, talking about the present, talking about the future. And that's when we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, this book is absolutely magical, and we've talked about this book in detail before. So I don't want to repeat this chapter because we discussed this, but I want to do the preview because it's very important. Today is day 3. And for me, day 3 is a creation. So I felt imperative to repeat the first bit. So that's why I did it. And I know it's going to be much better for you to hear it again and again. Let's understand what are our dreams. Many of the magical practices are designed to help us achieve our dreams. Therefore, you need to get clear about what you really want. Okay, so now all of us have dreams. I see young children here, I see older people here. All of us have dreams, right? So now what do we want? Let's not talk about what we don't want, okay? That's out of our dictionary. Let's only focus on what we want. Let's make it very picture clear, very clear in our mind. This is what I want. For this, what do? Today, you can sit down with a computer or pen and paper and make a list of what you really want in every area of your life. Think through every detail of what you want to be, do, or have in your life, in your relationships, career, finances, health, every area that you can think of. Please try and be as specific and detailed as you like, as you can. But remember, your job is simply to list what you want, not how you're going to get what you want. The how will be done for you. When gratitude works, it's magic. So if I want to become a one-to-one kharab woman, how will I get the one-to-one kharab? Like, really, is it possible for a woman to become the only woman in the world to have that money? No, that's not my problem. My thing is, my effort is that my intention is one-to-one kharab woman, and all I have to do is give gratitude. And finally, magic is going to unfold. Ultimately, I'll become that. How, why is not my question. The only thing is my intention. So now if I want a better job, a better dream job, think about everything you want in the job. Think about the things that are important to you, such as the type of work you want to do, how you want to really feel in your job, the type of company that you want to work for, the kind of people you want to work with, the hours you want to work, where you want your job to be as specific, and even the salary that you want to receive. Get super specific, very clear about what you want in the job by thinking it thoroughly and writing all the details down. So I know it may be a task, but if you really, really, really want something, it's not such a big thing. You will know what all you want. So please write that down. Very important. And I am a person who always talks about the power of writing from your pen on a notebook. So if possible, do that. But if you're a young child and you're like techie and you're like, okay, no, I want to do my app on my, MacBooks or laptops, do it. But I prefer the power of pen. If you want money to educate your children, you want to work out the details of the education, including which school, which college they want to go to, the cost of the schooling or college, the fees that you will have to pay, the books, the food, the clothing, transportation, so that you know exactly how much money you will need. If you want to travel, then write down the details of the countries you want to visit, how long you want to travel, for what you want to see and do, where you want to stay, and the means by which you want to travel. So please get specific. If I want to go to Tahiti, how much money I want to spend, where do I want to stay, what kind of property, Google it. If you can't feel it, Google it. Find the images, find the details. Get your itinerary clear in your mind. I know you don't have that money right now. I mean, I'm just saying it as a very outlandish thing that, okay, it needs about 20 lakhs, for example. I don't have 20 lakhs. I just have 5 lakhs. But so what? Intention to zaruri hai. Sankalp is important. Intend it, think of it, detail it. Now, if you want a perfect partner, then write down every detail of the characteristics you want that person to have. For example, tall, dark, handsome, maybe educated, maybe whatever, blah, blah, blah. If you want better improved relationships, write down about them, how you want to improve them, what you want them to be like. So right now, if there's agitation going on between the two of you, don't talk about that. Think about what you want it to be ultimately. Envisage that, write that down. If you want your health to become better, you want to improve bodily condition. So please be very specific about your want. You improve your health, your body. You want a dream home. Write down every possible detail, how the house should be, room by room, color by color. Maybe you want some tapestry, maybe you want some art installation, whatever. Maybe this kind of kitchen, maybe that kind of bar, maybe that kind of pool, maybe that kind of greenery, whatever landscapes. If there are specific materials, things you want, like a car, maybe clothes, maybe appliances, please write them down. Please write them down. If you want to achieve something such as passing an exam, getting a degree, a goal in sports, succeeding as a musician, doctor, writer, actor, scientist, or a business person, or whatever it is you want, please achieve. How? By simply writing it down and going in as much detail as possible. Rhonda Byrne says, I strongly urge you to find the time to maintain a list of your dreams throughout your life. So I'm interrupting Rhonda Byrne right now and I'm saying something. Please invest in a brand new notebook, a journal, which will take you through. In the journal, you can write that a dream journal. Write down the little things, the big things, or what you want this moment, this month, this year, in this life. As you think of more things, keep adding them. Let it be a wish list. Why not? Let it be like a, bucket list, whatever. And as you receive things, she says, cross them off. I just tick them off and I put a heart around it because I believe in the power of tick mark and not crossing it out. So whatever works for you. The easy way to do a list of what you want is to divide into categories. So she's giving us 7 categories. You see what works for you. So health and body is one. So everyone does have health and body, right? And this is the way I want my body, my complexion, my hair, my blah, blah, blah. Then you have career and work. So students who are here, you will have your goals like, my academic goal should be this. This is the college I want to go to. This is how I want to turn out to be. Money. Everyone wants to earn money. So the little ones who are here, let me tell you, my first paycheck came to me when I was 16 years old. I was in class 10th. And that time I was a designer. I mean, I was an artist. So I got selected when I was 10 years old for an art competition in school. And that's when the doors opened. 16 years I was designing cards for Archies and Hallmarks. And pocket money those days used to $30 a month, and it's more than enough. We saved $10 out of that, by the way. And I used to get $800 a month. Imagine the kind of money I got. How? I loved what I did. I loved designing. I loved the idea of empowering myself. I loved the idea of money and I attracted it. So money at your age is also possible. Elders who are here, of course, money is possible whenever you want it to be. All you have to do is attract it. Relationships. Your relationships can be magical if you invest in them with gratitude. Believe me, I have the most fabulous relationships and I'm so proud of them. Your personal desires, whatever they may be. So I have a lot of desires and all of them come true like how? Like I want something to be done on the 18th, it'll come to me on 16th, like faster than I can imagine. Why? It's manifestation. Simple gratitude. Material things you want something, of course all of us want them. And we are in the physical world, we are in a materialistic world. We want them, have them. Yeah, who tells you not to have? And one more thing, bacha parties and elders, materialist things and spirituality can go together. It can. So don't think it can't. So that's just another genre. We'll talk about that later. But let's come back to Rhonda Byrne. Add the things you want in each category. And when you get clear about the things you want, you're giving a definite direction to the way you want. Gratitude's magical power is out here to change your life. It's going to enter, it's so beautiful. The magic will come flooding to your life. And I tell you, and I'm saying this very proudly, you are ready to begin the most exciting journey, the most thrilling journey ever, the most amazing adventure ever that you've ever been on. That is how magic is. That is how life is. So please embrace it. Please talk about it. Be animated in your conversations. Think that life is nothing but magic. So go for it. Just go for it. It's very, very important to understand that, we are here for a purpose. So, all right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much, because it's going to be wonderful if we have everyone coming in time. 6:30 we begin the sessions. 7 o'clock we close the sessions. And please keep coming. Please think that life is wonderful, because it truly, truly, truly is wonderful. It's absolutely magnificent if you really want it to be. Life is brilliant because you just want it to be. So understand that life can be magical only when you really want it to be magical. So attract that magic in your life. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in this precious morning, for spending your half hour with me. And Adhya, beta, you're here and I'm so proud of you and I love you and you know that. So thank you for coming at this beautiful young age. I am so proud of you. Mama is so proud of you. So thank you everyone for coming. Truly your presence is magical. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If there are any questions, you can always write to me on bond121, prachi at the rate bond121.com, or you can connect with, Amrita ma'am. People who are in the group will have her number. So thank you, thank you, thank you. अनुष्का, आपको इंग्लिश समझ में आ रही है? फैंटास्टिक, ये सेशन इंग्लिश में ही है. सो थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 6:30. Until then, I'll take your leave. Lots of love, light, abundance, and healing blessings for each one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.